If you ever thought about turning your digital art into real, sellable products, then print on demand is one of the easiest ways to get started. In today's video, I will walk you through my full design process, from sketching the artwork to putting it on a real product, and show you how simple it is to apply your designs to anything you want to sell. But before we jump in, I want to show you something from my last video. I created this poster using Gelato, the world's #1 print-on-demand platform, and the sponsor of today's video. I wanted to see the quality, and honestly, I'm very impressed. It arrived in just 3 business days, and the colors are even better than I expected. The paper is thick and high quality. So yes, I'm super happy with how it turned out, and if you are thinking about selling your wall art, I definitely recommend giving this a try. Using Gelato was very easy and intuitive, and the whole process was smooth and hassle-free. With Gelato, you can start selling your art without any upfront costs, without managing inventory, and without worrying about shipping. Gelato handles all of that for you. You can just focus on creating, which is the best part for me, of course. One of the best things about Gelato is that they work with over 140 print partners in 32 countries. I love that Gelato prints everything locally, so if someone will order a product from, for example, Germany, this product will be produced in Germany. And that means that it will be quick, cheaper, and also it will mean a lot of less waste and transport emissions. I care about responsible production, so that really matters to me. I would say as a customer, for me one of the most important things would be a fast delivery. When I order something, I don't want to wait too long for it. And this is why Gelato will always be a win for me, because one time I ordered something from a different company and I waited way too long for this, and that made me very unhappy. Let's put it that way. So Gelato is something that definitely is worth trying if you care about happiness of your customers. So let's start creating something new. Last time I made a poster, and today I'm switching it up and making a fun mug with a tired strawberry and the quote, "I'm very tired." It's cute and funny, and I think maybe it would be also nice on a t-shirt. So maybe I'll make a t-shirt also with the same design. So I'm going to the Gelato to decide which product to use. I am already signed in, and this is the dashboard. And by the way, you can sign up for free using the link in the description, and if you place your first order within 48 hours, you will get 50% off. So this is the perfect time to test it out. Okay, so let's check the product catalog. I'm here in the product catalog. And as you can see, you can find here men's clothing, women's clothing, kids and baby clothing. So if you want to make a t-shirt, you can just go over here and pick a t-shirt. You can do wall art, calendars, photo books, which I think is also a fun option to do, hats, and even phone cases. So there are many options to turn your artwork into products. I'm going here to the mugs and bottle, and I'm going to pick the one that I like the most. As you can see, they have just simple ceramic mugs, stainless steel water bottle. Let's see. I think I like this one the most, the enamel mug. I love the style of it, and I think this kind of mugs are selling quite well recently, so I'm going to go for it. If you're going to click over here on this little arrow, you can download the template. So let's do that. If it will open in a window like this, you can just tap over here, tap on the options and pick PDF. And now you can tap here to save to files, so you can have it on your iPad. Having this template is very helpful because we can bring it to Procreate to create the art in the exact right size. You can also go here to the description, and you should be able to find here the size of this too. You can see here what is the printable area for mugs, and it will give you here different sizes for different mugs. So you can see that this mug size is 180 by 60 millimeters. Since I'm considering using the same design on a t-shirt, let's check the t-shirt's template as well. So I'm going back here to the product catalog. I'll go to the women's clothing, t-shirts. And by the way, Gelato also offers embroidery products, so this is something you can also consider because they are very trendy right now too. Okay, so I'm in the t-shirts, and I'm going to pick here some kind of unisex t-shirt. They have here even like a very cheap option. I think I like this one the most. So I'm going to tap on it. And now I can check here the template, download the template. And again, I'm just going to save it to my iPad. Okay, and now I'm ready to go to the Procreate and import that template. So in the Procreate, we can just tap here on import and then pick that template. I'm going to pick here the t-shirt template because it's bigger than the mug template. So it's over here. And now I can go here to the Actions menu, Canvas, and check here the canvas information. Let's go to the dimensions, and you can see the size of this. I'm going to remember this because I see that the DPI is 264. I like to work with the 300 DPI, so I'm just going to make a new canvas with the proper size. Also, I think color profile we have to change. This is in RGB, and I like to work with the CMYK color profile when I'm doing something for printing. Okay, so I'll go to the dimensions again. I'm going to write it down somewhere and create a new canvas in these dimensions. So I'm going back to the gallery, now tapping here on the plus, tapping here to create a new canvas. I'm going to type here the size. It is already here 300 DPIs, and now I'll pick the color profile. I will take this one. And then I can just tap here on create. Okay, so now it's time to sketch. I'm going to start with a rough idea, and then I will show you how I clean it and draw it in a simple cartoonish style. And if you will be interested in learning how to draw this illustration, I will post a step-by-step tutorials for this next week. So make sure to subscribe so you won't miss it. So I have picked a grey color and my pencil brush to draw the sketch. I'm starting with a strawberry shape. And then I'm drawing some kind of blanket around her, and she will be also holding a cup of coffee. Now for the face expression, she will be very sleepy, so I'm drawing this like that. In the end, I'm adding here some smaller details, and I'm writing I'm very tired. When the sketch is ready, I'm just adjusting it, and then I will be ready to outline this. So I'm just making here a new layer for this, and I'm picking here brown color, and I will just use here the monoline brush. Now I'm just cleaning this up, and I'm going to color this. I'm picking rather muted colors, and I'm just dropping them into the shapes. To add the shadow, I'm just making a new multiply layer, and I'm just drawing them where I think they should be. I like to draw here some kind of double shadow, so for this I'm just making a new multiply layer, and drawing this like that. And I'm going to do the same thing for all of the elements. In the end, I'm adding some highlights and a steam from the coffee. To make it look more complete, I'm still drawing a shadow under the strawberry. Okay, so now my drawing is done, I can save it. I want to have this design obviously without the white background. So first I have to turn off the background color over here, like that. And now I can just save it. I will go here to the Actions menu, Share, and just pick here PNG file. I'm going to save the image. And now this is ready to be uploaded to Gelato. And I'm going to put it on both on the mug and on the t-shirt. So let's go back to Gelato dashboard. I will start with the mug. So I'll go back to the product catalog, mugs and bottle, this one, and I can just tap here to add to the store because my store is already connected. I've connected this to my Etsy store, and this only took few clicks. Gelato integrates with platforms like Shopify, Wix, Amazon, and more, so your products can be listed in your store and ready to sell instantly. So we can now just tap over here to upload the design. I'm going to go to my photo library and just pick it from there. It uploaded over here, so I can just tap over here, and now it's right here. As you can see, the size of this was adjusted, but if you still want to make it a little bit bigger, you can adjust it now over here too. If you would like to add something more in here, you can just go to the graphics and pick any of these. You can just pick anything that you like, maybe those flowers. You can put them over here if you want to. Of course, this doesn't match, but I just want to show you. You can tap here to change the color. Okay. So Gelato offers still a lot of different things you can add to your design to make it even better. I'm going to undo this. And my design here is ready. I like it as it is. I can just tap here to preview. And now I will see how this will look on the mug. I think it's quite cute, but I think maybe I'll make it still a bit bigger. So now I can just make it like that. I just have to adjust this still over here. Make sure that you will not cut away your design. Okay, so I'm going to save it. And now I can go here to continue to mockups. Because my design is only just one image in the middle, I'm going to pick this one to showcase it the best. But also I want the people to see, in general, the shape of this, how this looks in the environment. So I can pick also maybe this mockup. I'm going to undo this for a second. So now this one is the primary image. And I can now tap this one to make it the second image or third one. We can download this over here, all those images. So they will be saved on my iPad too. And now I can just go here to continue to details. So over here, the description is already filled with the information about the mug itself. But of course, we have to add here the description that will describe this mug. If you want, you can use here the AI help. Let's try this. So just give the description of your product over here. Let's give it a second. And you can see that we have now everything filled out over here. I'm going to apply it, and then later I can still change it up. If you want this mug to be in your Etsy store right away, you can tap over here and select it. You can also make it look like it's with free shipping. I'm not going to do that now. I will go up here and continue to the prices. So now you can see you can adjust your price over here. This is the price your customers will see, and this will be your earnings. For me, this price is fine, so I'm just going to tap here to continue to review. Okay, so you can see everything over here. And now you can just tap here on Publish, and this will be in your Etsy store right away. As you can see, it's saved to the drafts. Okay, let's apply this strawberry design to the t-shirt now. So we can go here to the product catalog, go back to that t-shirt that I picked. It was this one. Let's pick here, add to the store. We can tap here to add the design. As you can see, my strawberry is already here. I think this looks very cute on the t-shirt. And over here, if you want, you can also add this design to the back of the shirt, to the inner neck, outer neck, on the sleeve. So this is a good option if you want to customize your t-shirt even more. We can tap here on preview, see how this will look. I think it looks very nice and cute. So I'm going to keep it as it is. And now over here you can select what colors you want to offer and what sizes. So I'm going to pick here all of the sizes, because why not? And for the colors, I'll definitely want to have white. Maybe I would like this light pink color, yellow color too, this one. I'm trying to think what color will go well with this design, so I'm not going to pick all of them. I'll take maybe also this blue and the gray color. Maybe the light gray would be better. Okay, I think these colors are enough for me over here. So I can go now to continue to mockups. I can select also this one with the couple. Now continue to details. And I used here also the AI to generate the text. So this is ready. Now continue to prices. And you can see all of the prices for each shirt over here. It gives me here 50% margin. I think that's fine. So now I can just go to continue to review. And you can just go through here, make sure everything is fine. And then just tap here, publish. Okay, so everything is done in Gelato. We can go to my Etsy store to see how it looks over there. I'm in the drafts and my mug is over here. I can still add here different images, change the text as you can see. This can be still all adjusted. So when everything is fine over here, I can just publish this and it will be ready and visible in my store and people can buy it. And if you want to try it yourself, you can do it for free, link is in the description. And don't forget that you'll get 50% off your first order if you make it within 48 hours from signing up. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!